Hey out there, this is Wake Angel 2001, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing today. Yeah, how rare is it that I do unboxings? Alright, so I found this at GameStop today. It is a Mega Man figure. You can tell by all of the Japanese text that it is an import toy. It advertises itself at 66 millimeters, which is about the only thing in that description that I can read. And according to my ruler, 66 millimeters is about equivalent to 2 3/4 of an inch. So it's not a very big figure, but it's a blind bag. So is it a blind figure of? Well, any one of the 4 Mega Mans, the 4 famous ones. I guess nobody cares about Mega Man Star Force. So in here you have either the original Mega Man, Mega Man X, Mega Man EXE, or Legends Mega Man. Or unless you just call him Mega Man Legends, I don't know. So I don't know which one is in here. To preserve the integrity of the blind box unopening, I have not yet opened it. And, but there were 5 boxes on the shelf, and I picked them up and held them in my hand, and I took the heaviest one, because I think the heaviest one just might be the original Mega Man, because he has like a big head and big shin guards that might make his figures slightly heavier. But, you know, even if I don't get the original Mega Man, I would be happy with any of them because they're all pretty cool. So let's get this thing open and see what is in it. Okay, look at that. That peeled right off. And it is Mega Man X. I got Mega Man X in here. Okay, Mega Man X is awesome. Although this feels really undersized. I was kind of hoping it would be the original Mega Man because an original Mega Man this size would stand pretty good next to the Jazzwares Sonic figures. Oh well. Anyway, let's get him out of all this stuff and then talk about the figure proper. Now that we've done the unboxing, it's time to do a review. Okay, so I got the figure all put together, and I gotta say, it's a really, really nice figure. I didn't really think you could get figures this nice at this scale. So here's my little ruler. You can see just under 2 3/4 of an inch, just like the box said, which yes comes out to a little over 6.5 centimeters. Actually, it says 66 millimeters, but according to my ruler, it's actually closer to 68 millimeters. But I guess it's because it's Mega Man X, and Mega Man X is a little bit taller than Mega Man. Alright, so first he comes with a couple of accessories. As you can see in his left hand, I put the fist, but he also comes with an open hand. We'll talk about that later. And he also comes with an effect, which is the swoosh. You know, the swoosh from his dash. So, like, I guess I should have talked about his articulation first, but it's really posable, so let's just, yeah. That's actually really cool. He's really posable too. We'll get on that. But yeah, that's the swoosh, and we're gonna have him just stand neutral for a second and do some size comparisons. Here is a 3-inch Sonic figure, which should show you why I really wanted this to be the original Mega Man. Because if this was the original Mega Man, this size comparison would actually work pretty good. I'm actually tempted to go out and get another one of these in hopes of getting the actual Mega Man. But yeah, for X, it feels undersized because as we all know, like, if the original Mega Man is supposed to be a kid, X is supposed to be a teenager, so he should be a head taller than Sonic at the very least. He shouldn't be the same height as him. But yeah. Of course, the only other Mega Man figure I have even approaching this is my Mini-Mate Zero, which is undersized. But, and, you know, just for comparison's sake, here is the Mega Man Amiibo. just to throw that in. I think, this figure, it would actually be the same, yeah. I think if this was the proper regular Mega Man figure, then it probably would have been about the size of the Amiibo. Just throwing that out there. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the figure itself. There is a tiny little bit of paint marring on the helmet. As you can see, there's a red dot there. I'm pretty sure it's a paint flub, but it kind of looks like a little indicator light for a communicator. So maybe I can give it an excuse for that. Other than that, the paint is actually pretty good. He has very nicely tampographed eyes, and you know, it's not completely cool. Like, there's some places where the darker blue doesn't quite match the sculpt, but it's a very small figure, so you can't really notice this unless you really get close to it. Also a little bit crooked back here, but at this size and price point, it's actually a really good paint job. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's actually good for what it is. So, as you see, it's just a little bit off center. But, you know, at this tiny scale, it's okay. I give the paint job a 9. They tried. They tried to give it a really good detailed paint job. It's just that the figure is tiny. Alright, so this is no ordinary little blind bag minifigure, because he is very well articulated. He has a highly expressive ball jointed neck. His arms have a wide range and go all the way forward and all the way outward, because it's like a ball joint and a hinge. He has an elbow that gets a solid 90. His wrist can swivel, and he has a bicep swivel as well. That is the one weakness. Because the figure is so small, a lot of these pegs are, you know, they're just friction pegs. There's no mushroom caps on them, but you know, they come out, they go right back on. So if you pop something off, you can just easily reassemble him. He has a ball joint up here in his torso, which serves as his de facto waist swivel as well. So that's really cool. And he has ball jointed hips, which get a pretty good outward range. They also go all the way forward and not so much backwards because of the sculpt of the butt, but they do get some backwards movement. He has really good knee bends that go just beyond 90 degrees, stopping only because of the sculpt that makes him stop. And I believe he should have, I don't think he has boot or thigh swivels, but he does have some sweet ball jointed ankles. So wide-footed stances are absolutely no problem. As you see, they're both perfectly flat in the ground. So yep, ball joints, look at that, with huge range. So excellent posability. Like, this is the articulation you would expect of a much bigger figure. So yeah, way to go with that. Now, let's swap that hand out. Like, just like the arms, it's just a very simple friction peg. And the hand is in there, kind of awkward. Like, he can say hello. But really, this is the pose. Yeah. Again, like I said, the articulation is really good, but just friction pegs means that sometimes you can easily knock the arm off. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, this hand is for the pose where he's bracing against the arm cannon when he's charging up his X-Buster. So yeah, that's why it's in that unique position. And then you can make him look a little more dynamic, again with his fantastic ball jointed ankles. And you can even add his little effect, like he's just stomped the ground and created a little spark effect, so while he charges up his Buster. That's really cool. So yes, this is a really good action figure. $10 is a bit much for a figure this size, but it is extremely well articulated. And I kind of wish it wasn't a blind box line, because then I would actually get the figure that I wanted. Although X is a pretty good consolation prize. He's easily my second favorite Mega Man. So yeah, maybe I'll try this again to get the proper Mega Man, have a Mega Man stand next to my Sonic. But as far as this goes, it's really good. Really good little Mega Man figure. I would recommend them. You can pick them up at GameStop. This is Wake Angel 2001 signing off.